and welcome back to another live stream for today. So, I don't know what I have planned today, and whether I get messaged by some other people is going to determine whether we play some more games after DML today. You know, just the normal drill, basically. But, you know, we need to get our DML daily quests and all that jazz done, so that's what we'll be doing for today. But I'll go and get the chat up on my phone so that I can actually see what you guys are typing and all that good stuff. But already we've got Thushan, Arulthasan, Geron, Gorfido, Blue Dragon, Miflunek, 2 players HDD, Gabriel Garcia, it's me, Karina, Danish, Mariusin, Navamo, Demi, Venkatraman. I can only just barely see your name on the screen there. Ivo's back, Jude Hernandez, Toms, Camp Folzer, Arceus Kirby Gold Edition, Shuri Serpent, Carlos, Walid, Pro Gamer of Death, which is kind of a terrifying name to be honest, Mr. James, Red Diamonds. Welcome to the stream, everyone. So, if this would actually pop up on my phone, why is it not here? Saying I don't have a stream up right now? Well, that's obviously not true. I obviously do. Come on now. And, oh, we've already got a new sub, so thanks for subbing already, guys. And Naomi, Agley, Leighton's back as well. Again, I am just struggling with my mobile. Let me see my own channel. You see, I'm actually going to have a word with YouTube at this rate. They are causing me a great deal of stress. Like, how can I answer comments if I can't actually see the live chat? You have to be joking. There we go. Like, eighth times the charm, apparently. There we go. And again, another sub. Welcome to everyone that's new or that has never subbed before. And thank you to all the old viewers as well. And Zivin, hi, hello! What do you think about the Root Dragon sale? I think it's a good idea because the Root Dragon hasn't been available for a long time, but I'm not sure if I'll be buying it. And I downloaded DML thanks to you. Cool. My real name is Ivan, but you read it like Evan. I always say Ivo King, don't I? I thought that's how I always pronounced it. I don't know. But either way, we do have our DML up here, so that should be... Looks like it's fine for now, so what we're going to start off with today. I already have a quest that I've completed, so we can do that. My first time watching you live, well, get used to it. I've been streaming quite a lot recently. And Pixie as well, Piola. You're my favourite YouTuber? Well, that's good. It's always a good thing, you know, at least I'm not your least favourite. Otherwise, I'd be like, why the heck are you here then? Like, why would you watch something you don't enjoy sort of thing? But I guess we don't have to go down that road. I might as well start off with collecting dungeon tokens. This is what we did yesterday. So we'll go ahead, do the dungeon fights first. And that should start us up pretty good for today. How is my parrot? He is as evil as usual. Hating people like he always does. Can I join your clan? My clan is full, I'm afraid. Is the Root Dragon worth it? Because it costs around £20. It's cheap for a legendary, but like I said, I'm not sure how worthwhile it actually is, or whether it's actually worth that £20 just for a collector's item, basically. And how do you use the legendary awakening? What do you mean how? With awakening, basically, you just, when your dragon gets to a certain level, like, you have to level it up, and then you can unlock the first element by spending gold, and then you can unlock the other element by spending 99 gems. I did this the wrong way around. Didn't I? Oh no, this is the right way. Jesus. And Ronan, hi! How can I level up fast except doing blue map fights? Clearing out islands. Clearing islands. I forgot to switch, but I have Pixie, Ice Cream, and Cosmos. My team is Fireball, Lynx, and Planet. Which do I switch for? I don't really like any of those dragons, to be honest with you. I'd switch out, like, everything, personally. I don't really like the Planet Dragon that much, and, you know, he's very expensive. And Frostio, hi, hello. When a tree dragon dies, he becomes an autumn dragon, my theory. Maybe. You never know. Just get in contact with the DML devs. Maybe they'll tell you. I've got the Hypnos and Torch Dragon at the same time. Not too shabby. How can I have more gold? Do all the fights that you can every day. Simple as that. It seems like there should be more that you can do. And technically there is. But easiest thing to do, just do your fights every day. And nothing will help you out more than that will. What's your favourite dragon? The dragon that was on the video, or the live stream thumbnail, I should say. An Urshandy Amazura. Hi. How did you get the Vortex Dragon? By using his only combination that you can use to get him. So if you want to get a hold of him, just go into the breeding calculator, search it up. Like, you always ask this, Mr. James, and every time you ask, I always say, just search it up on the breeding calculator. There's no point asking me. I put the Torch in my team, and my team is complete Pixie, Autumn, and Torch. That's basically my old team. Well, that's what it would have been. But in my DML, I have no time to hatch my Hypnos. What should I do? Do you mean you don't have the hatchery space? Is that what you mean? And Soham Matre, hi! How are you today? How do you use the Legendary Awakening? I just answered that. I will not be answering it again. How can I get the Pixie Dragon? I have Lightning, Sunflower, but I'm not getting the Pixie. Any suggestions? You can level it up to level 20 if you want to increase your odds ever so slightly. You don't have to, and if that amount of food is a lot, then don't bother, but literally all that you can do is just keep trying. That is it. I finally got my first shard of the Guardian Dragon. One of many. One of many, many, many to go. Which dragon is better, Dracula, Regal, or Black Armor? None of them are very good. I'd replace all of them. And Dejan Stojkovic. Is that Stojkovic, I believe? Hi. Did you hear about the new avocado dragon? I heard about that dragon months and months and months ago. Same with everyone else. Because they did say that they were going to be adding it to the game. But obviously the Instagram post shows us that they have... they're actually working on it as we speak, pretty much. That's pretty cool. Do you have the Tiki Dragon? Nope. I am VIP level 19, so I've always been one level too low for it, basically. I just got the Balloon Dragon. Its baby is cute, but OMG, the adult is creepy. Yeah. Balloon is in contention for one of the, like, ugliest looking dragons in the game. I'm super happy to see the Dragon of the Week. Are you? Dunno. And Kata, Blue Ink, Crazy Pizza, welcome to all of you. Who is the next Dragon of the Week? I haven't actually checked. I don't know if they've even announced it yet. I don't think they have. Which Divine Dragon do I like the best? The Apollo. Do you have tips to breed Stardust Dragon? Just use the combo that the wiki, not the wiki, that the breeding calculator gives you, and that's all that you can do. Is the Torch Dragon a good dragon to add to my team? Depends on what your team is. And how long do you think breeding a legendary would take? I have a level 20 Magnet and Lightning. Complete and utter luck. There is no telling when you could get it. And we got another sub. Thanks for joining us today. But yeah, with breeding any dragon, but especially legendaries and divines and stuff, there is no telling how long it will take. You could get it on your first try, you could get it on your 900th. It's just down to luck. Which dragon is the best which has wind? There's quite a few good dragons. The Hermes is a very good dragon that has wind. So, following that logic, the Pixie isn't too bad either. New sub? Thank you, Lewis. Glad to have you here. I'm excited for my Pixie Dragon. When I started playing the game, the Pixie was my favourite. Notification caught me off guard. I was starting to switch out some of my legendary habits for Shadow and Light, plus 1 Void. Yeah, again, switching to those higher tier habitats will get you a lot of gold, but you just have to be willing to know that eventually you'll have to swap those legendary habitats back out for the lower tier ones, just to have a little bit more space. Again, more subs! Thanks for joining us on this, on these tedious DML streams, is what it feels like a lot of the time. And Chudosi and King of Kaiju, hi. I took a break from battling, probably why I haven't been leveling up, but I just started battling again. Do everything is okay. I assume that means so. My team is Tree, Torch, and Autumn. Is that good? Nope, get rid of the Tree Dragon. Tyrek, Oyen, and Game TV, and Sunya Abdullah. Hello. We seem to be getting little streams of people that keep saying hello in the chat every so often. What's your favourite legendary from the basics design-wise? Another sub. Thanks for joining us today. But favourite legendary, probably, out of the basic ones, maybe the Vortex. He looks pretty cool. How do you earn gems the quickest way? There's no quickest way, and a lot of the time getting gems comes down to a little bit of luck. I do have a full guide on how to get gems in DML already. I'm probably going to be making a new one soon, but just go search that up. And is the Comet, Hypnos, Vortex, All Awakened good? I don't like that team personally. I really don't. Too defensive for me. Fireball, Torch, and Radiant opinions. You need to replace them with legendaries. Shadow Fighter, welcome. You finished watching Friday the 13th, the movie? Not scary. Yeah, I understand completely. It is not a scary show or anything. Or movie, I should say. Is the Pixie a very good dragon? It's a decent dragon. Quite good. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it is good. We can do our enchanted fights now, though. My friend said hello. Well, hello back to them. And Jaime Hernandez, you said hello as well, so welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Why you are making live? Because I live stream every so often. Why not? Some people really prefer the live streams, some people really prefer the normal videos, so that's why I do videos and I do live streams. Did you pay to be a VIP? That's the only way to get VIP, so yeah. And Lantern, Autumn, and Zeus is going to be my team. That's a very good team. Have you been getting all the dragons? All the dragons that I can get, for sure. Apart from ones that are just like the root dragon in the bundle for like 20 quid, I usually end up missing out on those, but like breedable dragons and stuff like that, I get them as soon as I can. How I can get the Zeus dragon? You can't anymore. You missed your chance. How can I get the Torch Dragon easiest way? I have a full guide video on that as well, so if you want to know best combos, just go check that out. But yeah, unfortunately for anyone that didn't get the Zeus, or the Poseidon, or the Hephaestus dragons, those dragons are no longer available. And as far as we're aware, they do not plan to re-release them anytime soon. So, because you weren't around during the Divine event, that's pretty much it for your chances of getting it. Is the Golem Dragon good? Not for a fighting team, no. I'm feeling bad because I haven't got the Torch Dragon yet. A lot of people are still trying to get him. Like, you're not the only one. Sometimes it might feel like it, but honestly, quite a lot of people are still trying their best to get hold of it. It's just... it's a legendary. It's a Dragon of the Month. They normally take, like, 2 weeks on average-ish from what I've experienced to get hold of. Do you have all the dragons? Nobody in the world can have all the dragons. Impossible. Like, because there's country-specific dragons, or dragons that have only been available in special events, and the fact that there are a lot of dragons that have never been released, means that it is physically impossible to someone to have every single dragon in the game. How do you download DML on PC? You just go through the Play Store. So just like how Android has a Play Store, iOS has a Play Store, Windows has a Play Store. So you just download it there. I'm taking your advice on sending a picture to DML. I'm drawing a Juggernaut Dragon. It seems to be going okay so far. Make sure you post it on the DML forums in the new dragon section. They do check that place all the time. Any suggestions, you know, you can see the devs do chat in there. And you're saying, hi, who's your favourite footballer? No one. I could not give a monkey's butt about football. I used to be forced to watch it as a kid pretty much, because that was like what was on TV. Not enjoyable for me. I heard your channel from Pixie and I like your vids. What do you mean, Pixie Dragon? Do you need blue stacks with it? No, blue stacks is actually illegal, so I wouldn't do that. Like, if that was how I was playing, I definitely would not want to have video footage of that. I don't use blue stacks. I will stop asking questions, but is the Cosmos Dragon good? No, the Cosmos Dragon is not good. And why would you stop asking questions? That's the whole point of the live stream, you know? Are quid and pounds the same thing? Yeah, they're the same thing. It's just like layman's terms, basically. Okay, Mehmet, please don't spam again, or I will have to take you out of the chat. Please don't do that. What's your favourite sport? Probably tennis. I used to do a lot of tennis. And Star-Crossed AJ, hi. Why did you stop playing Minecraft after you've done the same thing like 80 times? It's pointless doing it anymore. Do you share photos on your channel? I do have an Instagram account, if that's what you mean. So, yeah, for sure. If you want to go and follow me on Instagram, go ahead. And now you said hello, Mehmet. Thank you, but please don't spam the chat again. Okay, you did it again. That's fair enough, Mehmet. If you wanted your permaban, you can have it. I don't know why you'd want that, but, you know, it is said in the live stream description, don't do it or I will ban you. So, my next friend said hello too. Well, why can't they say hello? Are they just, like, not on their phones or something? They can always do it if they want. We can't really do any of those quests, so we'll just do the final enchantment fight now. Is the Autumn better than the Lantern Dragon? Depends on the situation. I'd say that for raw damage, the Autumn Dragon is better because it has DOT on, you know, Shadow and Plant. Do you have the Sumo Dragon? No, not yet. I don't have 3 level 80s, so it's very difficult to get it. When you ended the stream yesterday, we chatted for 10 minutes more. I know, usually there's like a couple of people that just hang around there for a little while. Don't know why. And Night Fury, you're back as well. Did you download DML from the Microsoft Store? Yeah, basically. Just go into the Play Store, search up DML, and that's where you get it from. How hard is it to get the Sumo Dragon? What ends up happening is most people have to, like, ask certain clan people to lower their defenders just so they can progress up. So it is very difficult. It takes a lot of time to get up. What tips do you have for team building? Any mistakes you made that you regret? I picked out an epic thinking that having the extra element, because I didn't want to have 3 legendaries at the time, because I was like, oh, but then I'm missing out on an extra element. Might as well use an epic. Don't do that. Epics are much weaker than legendaries. And I picked a defensive dragon for my epic as well. Defensive dragons are just outright worse, and you'll find that as you play, just having really aggressive dragons works out a lot better. Love your videos, keep it up. Thank you, Soham. I will try my best to keep providing you with as much DML as I can. Do you know how to get the mud dragon? It's pretty hard to get. Just breed the water and earth together. What do you mean? It's like the simplest thing ever. It stinks that there's only 4 sport-related dragons. I think they could add a few more and it'd be cool. I'd enjoy that. And Finn Steenvoorden, hi. Do you need Windows 10? You don't need Windows 10, but you do need, like, Windows 8 and above, I think. Thank you, this is helpful. I almost did the same thing. I hated myself for what I did, and everyone was telling me, yeah, it's a good idea, take a defensive dragon. You were all wrong. Well, the ones that were saying it anyway. Worst decision ever. And Hypnos, you're back as well. Where are your plushies? They are no longer on your bed. Hey, I got a little pupper. I got a little puppy dog, and I got a bear there. Come on, there's still things there. Do you like the Apollo? I think he's pretty cool. Is the Autumn Torch and Hypnos a good team? It's decent, but you could probably switch out the Hypnos for a stronger Divine, in all likelihood. What dragons do you recommend for me to have in a team? There are lots of dragons that you could use. And my team is Rust, Agave, and Radiant. I'm level 24. I know it's bad, but I don't have legendaries. As long as you know that eventually you will have to replace them. That's the important thing. Can you show us your parrot? He's downstairs. I can't... The webcam is attached to the PC here, so obviously I can't just go downstairs and show you him. It's not possible. And yeah, I do have a parrot. He is my only pet currently. Are you hyped for the Ghastly Mansion event? Because I am. I'm not hyped per se, but I'm definitely interested. Depends on what they do with it, if they change it up. So that's probably going to be the difference between whether it's an interesting event or not. Do you have the crystal? Yes, I do. And Pikachu, you're back. Welcome to another stream. Just got here. How long was the stream on for? The stream has been running for 20 minutes and 50 seconds exact. So, we've been running for a little bit, not too long though, but obviously we've already done a little bit of stuff by now. Do I have any pets like a cat or a dog? No, none of those sort of animals, just a parrot. That's it. What is the best way to get a lot of food? Do your fights, get as much gold as you can, and then spend your money on the most expensive food, basically. Like, the 6-hour food, the hour food are the ones that I normally use, and they work really well. It's a castle event, Gameloft told me. Gameloft don't tell you, specifically. Usually, like, ever. I don't believe that. What should I replace the tree dragon with? There are quite a few legendaries that you could use, or divines if you have them. Hello, I would like to be your YouTube chat moderator. I am active, I have all the requirements. I don't need a moderator, so, doesn't matter whether you fit the criteria, even though there aren't any criteria, because I haven't set out any. I don't need a mod, for the most part, because I can do it all myself. With the chat how it is. Bye, you have to go. Well, have fun, Ivo. Will the Pixie, Firestorm, and Ice Cream be a good team? I don't like the Firestorm there, but thanks for another sub there. Are you a cat person or a dog person? My mum used to hate cats, so I think just because of her, I've been turned into a dog person, unfortunately, but I guess that's not all a bad thing. Which element is better, shadow or plant? Both of them are good. It depends on how you want to use it, basically. You have to go do your homework, but you'll be back. Well, good luck. Who is the best dragon? What, in the whole game? That would be the Zeus dragon. Zeus has the highest base stats out of any dragon in this video game, so it is like uncontestable that he is indeed the best dragon that you can use. Can we gift everyone yet? We can! Sweet! What are your favourite legendary / dragons for battle? The Autumn Dragon's good. Sumo, Zeus. The Apollo's gonna be good. The Hermes is good. There are lots. There are lots, basically. Like, I could name, like, 20 dragons that you can use in a good team. You can speak Spanish? No, I can't, but... Again, thanks for another sub there. Stats mean nothing, it's just elements. Now, that is probably the most incorrect thing I've heard all day. Because the elements give those said stats in a dragon, so... The difference between an Ares dragon and the Zeus is massive, because the Ares has a base stat of 70, which means that he can't kill anything in the game, pretty much. So what you said is really, really incorrect, and I mean, that's all there is to it. But again, another sub. Thanks guys for joining us today. Did you get the Torch Dragon? Yes, I had 2, in fact. Will you like to have the Zeus and Poseidon dragons? I'd love to have the Zeus, but, he's not available anymore and he was way too expensive. Can you speak Dutch? Nope, I just speak English. My strongest dragon is Pixie, level 35, not enchanted, but I still use it because it's a good legendary. It is a good legendary. There are technically better ones, but it's still good. More subs! More subs! Thank you for joining us in the stream today. Who is your favourite divine? That would be the Apollo dragon. And Phoenix Carter, you wanted a shout out, so there you go. Help me, I have too many friends. I know, look at me. How long have I been gifting now? For like 3 straight minutes, something like that? It takes a while. How many friends on DML do you have? I have the cap of 200. It does cap out at 200 friends, which is the reason I can't add anyone else. So, no, I can't be on your friends list. I can't add you to the clan because the clan is full. No point in asking. The Ares is good and the Zeus isn't. Again, that's incorrect. Like, there's nothing else to it. You're just wrong if you think that. Because the Zeus can one-shot, whereas the other one cannot. Which is very simple, but that's how it works. And Eric Oliveros, hi! We can't 3-star this fight, so let's just keep auto-battling this one. I am your biggest fan, best DML gamer. Oh, thanks. What other type have the Hades dragon that is not the divine? It's Shadow and Earth, so he's just a better version of the skeleton. Thank God I didn't level my epics to level 25. Yeah. I hated myself for taking other people's advice on that. How'd you get gold fast? Just do your fights. Just do what I'm doing. Like, I'm using my auto battle tickets, I'm coming back, I'm doing all the blue map fights that I can. This way we get a ton of gold, we get a ton of food. It's the best thing to do. Very best thing to do. Like, I'm still trying to clear out all this island up here. We've got 11 million, so I'm going to clear out this 7 million decoration. I learned that today, thanks, please answer. Okay, I don't know what you mean, Leighton. Is the Stash Dragon good to have on a team? I don't think so, no. But Vamsi Vera18, you said hi, hi, hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here today. What other mistakes have you made in DML that you regret, especially in the higher levels? Wasting enchantment materials was another massive issue. Because you can see that I have a level 4 enchantment, level 2 enchantment, level 3 enchantment. But enchanting Reptar to level 3, I thought he was going to be in my final team, but because I didn't give my team enough foresight, I didn't think, hey, you know what, the Comet Dragon actually sucks. So I wasted way more legendary materials than I wish I did, which sucks majorly, basically. The autumn sucks. Again, you're just saying stuff for the sake of it at this point. How do you feel about the berry? I think it's okay, but not the best. I've been trying to breed the torch dragon for 16 days and I still can't breed it. Well, you still got a little while left to go, so don't worry too much. You've still got a little bit. What is your favourite dragon of all rarities? The dragon that was on the livestream thumbnail, the Imperial. Do you think that is good to replace my Stardust Dragon with my Root Dragon? I don't know. I mean, it's obviously better that you have a legendary, but I'm not sure if the Root Dragon is the correct way to go about it. Like, 1,295 gems. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. It would be so much better if it had fire over void or something. I don't really use it unless I need wind. Well, yeah, exactly. It's the fact that fire would have given it higher base stats as well, so it would have had a lot more attack damage on top of everything else. So, it does kind of suck, but it's just one of those things. What's your favourite legendary? Probably the Torch, just because he's cute. Can my friend Caitlin have a shout out? I guess. My favourite element is energy. I don't know why, probably because it's strong to me. What is yours? Probably plant. What elements does the Poseidon have? Water and something. So you're one hit from dying. What's the autumn gonna do that the Ares could defend itself? But the fact of the matter is, the autumn would have one-shot that opponent before it could even attack you. So why do you need the defense when the enemy dragon is already dead? That's what you're saying, Leighton, is what I used to think a long time ago. A good defense, you know, have the water, have the earth set up. It's not good enough. When your enemy that you're facing has another autumn, a Zeus, and a pixel dragon, you'll realize that it is impossible for you to actually defend against those attacks, because especially if that autumn dragon is in the first slot, they are just going to infect all of your dragons, or they're just going to shadow all your dragons. So all that you can do is hope that you one-shot it. If you don't, you lose the fight. Simple as that. Who's your favourite divine dragon? The Apollo. Is the crystal dragon good? I don't think so. No, I don't think the crystal dragon is that good overall. I've got the Autumn and Torch. Again, there's some decent dragons to use together. Well, obviously I use them, so they're at least good enough for me to want to use them. But there's many teams that you can use. Many different teams that are good. I'm going to put Andy in here, if I can click the right button. And we do have some energy here. Why are they strong? Is defense pointless? If you can one-shot an enemy, there's no point in having high defense. Check your defenders, your magic potion is level 1. I know, I want it to be level 1 so that I can D-rank. Do you think that the Halloween event will start tomorrow? No, I think it will be probably the end of the week. What does start tomorrow is the new clan event. Or, like, just a new clan event. I'm not talking about the revamped version, because I'm pretty sure that's coming out after the Halloween stuff. But, no, I don't think it's going to be out on Monday. What is the next monthly? We don't know yet. They usually end up revealing what the next Dragon of the Month is going to be, like, at the end of the month. So we'll see. Hi, Alex! What's a good dragon to add to my Autumn and Torch team? Again, there's too many that I have to list. Why won't you hatch the pineapple? I have no room. I've already done a video on hatching the pineapple and everything, so since I don't have the habitat space, it's like pointless me doing that. Why is it so hard to breed legendary dragons? It's not that hard, it's just boring to me. And Unpuggable Game, hi! You're a big fan of me? I'd hope so. If you were here and you didn't like watching my content, that'd be a little bit weird. So I'm glad you at least enjoy watching. It will be tomorrow because usually special events last 9 days. I don't know where you got that from, but the last 4 events in a row started on a Friday and finished on a Monday, because they usually last 10 days. So, if you're following the pattern of what has happened in previous events, it would be Friday when it starts. Because what they normally do is when an event's coming up, what Gameloft does is the day before they'll post like a screenshot of the new event, or they'll post a short video of the new event. Just because they're not telling us what the next Dragon of the Week is going to be, I wouldn't assume that they're going to do that for the events. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on, like, later on in the week, and probably a Friday. Eric Oliveros, hello. What do you think about my team? Autumn, Hypnos, and Agave. Replace the Agave, probably get rid of the Hypnos if you have another Divine. I have a Pixel, but should I swap it with my Springtime? That's obviously a troll. My name is Mason. I can see. And how do I win fights so fast? That's what happens when you have a fully upgraded Autumn Dragon, which is another reason why it's pointless to have a defensive team. Do you have the Lightning Dragon? I have every regular breedable dragon in the game, so yes. Yes, I do. Saturday I'll go shopping for Halloween. Well, have fun. Should I breed for the Snow Dragon? If you have any dragons that you still have to breed that commons or epics, you definitely need to get them as soon as you can. And the reason for that being that any common, any uncommon, any rare, any epic can be used potentially as a dragon that you need for a dragon of the week or a dragon of the month. So you should always get every single regular breedable dragon that you can. How to get enchantment materials. I can't beat anyone in the league now. Do what I do. So, someone said your defenders are low, you only have a level 1 cauldron. What you do is, these guys are all a really low level. And thanks for another sub there, by the way, guys. But, like, look, a level 10, a level 20, level 15, level 16, level 15. These guys are a super low level because I'm trying to go down in ranking. And you can easily do that by lowering your defenders. That's the only thing you can really do. Do you like potato soup? It's alright. And hey Scott, welcome back. Did I get messaged, by the way? Just give me a sec to check this. Just want to make sure. Okay. That's interesting. Well, that's fine. Easily dealt with. Easily dealt with. We're back. And is the reindeer dragon good? Depends on the team, but it can be pretty good. I play Minecraft. Again, I'm pretty sure a lot of people here have played Minecraft or do play Minecraft. I just don't myself. Wahid, don't do that again. Like, just so that you know that that is not acceptable here, I'm going to time you out. Do it again, you will be permabanned. Is water a good element to add to my team? Depends on what sort of team you have. Again, everyone says, what's the best dragon for my team? But it depends on your team, and there's never just one answer with this game. When you get the sumo, will you use it in your team? Probably, if it's still like the second strongest dragon in the game. I wish they had a longhorn dragon. Can't wait, I can't make one and send a picture. I mean, I got the bighorn dragon today, so isn't that kind of similar? Is that what you mean? How much does mini cost? Do you want to know? Mini costs 2,500 gems, pretty much. I play Roblox with my BFF while watching and talking. I've heard that you can just like multitask in Roblox depending on what you're doing. Do I play Pokemon? Yep, I do, especially when new games come out. Should I hatch the Agent Dragon? Why not? You missed the stream again? More or less, we are getting to the point where we are running out of other stuff to do, so guess so. I'll do one more Autumn Dragon fight in the Enchantment League, though. Defeat Twinkles? Why would I defeat Twinkles when I've been defeating Minnie over and over again? I almost have all the regular breedable dragons. I'm in the shadows. Yeah, get all of them done and dusted, and then you can move on. Don't you have the Beetle Dragon? I have every, like, enchantment and every breedable dragon that there is. You missed 18 and 19 as well. Look, you got the VODs. You can still watch those. I don't really like dark types, but I do like the autumn. Most shadow dragons can be good. Level 80, why? Why do this? Why have a level 80 here? I'm sorry if I'm annoying you, I just have a lot of questions. That's the whole point of a live stream. Why would I get annoyed at people asking questions? Like, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just not stream, you know? What other dragons do I have left to breed? None. None. Except maybe, if you want to count, getting to VIP level 20 would unlock the Tiki Dragon, so I could always do that. Is the Hypnos Dragon good? He's okay, and if he's the only divine you have, you should use him for his Bless skill, but apart from that, I think there's better options. I just realised I didn't have the bell on, that's probably why. Wow, you turned it off! Feels bad, man. Why don't you buy bosses? Is it because you don't have any space? well, I don't have any habitat space, number one, and plus, look at how expensive the boss dragons are. Even Mr. Popsicle's still $250, and I could use that for VIP for a month. Or, like, the, however long it lasts for. The 20 days. I could have VIP for 20 days, or I could have one Mr. Popsicle. I'd rather have the VIP. Hypnos or Aphrodite? That's a tough one, because I think both of them are, like, equally kind of bad. Which dragon is better for my team torture route? Again, I don't like the route, so I'd always say the torture in that situation. But can I pet my crone dragon? There you go. What's your friend code on 3DS? I'm not sure, but again, I'll probably end up doing some Pokemon videos when the new games come out, so you could probably ask me, like, when I actually play it. Should I hatch the orange dragon? I mean, that's up to you, really. That is up to you. But I think we have pretty much run out of stuff to do for today, unfortunately. Again, I feel like we're running out of stuff to do even quicker than we used to, even though we have auto battle tickets and stuff like that. I don't know what the deal is. What's the best dragon from the 7 basic legendaries? I'd say the Pixie, probably. When I get to the next element level, I always try to get the epics. Get the commons first, then get the epics. Do you have any tips on getting the shards to unlock the Kronos dragon? I can't get any. Well, if you look at mine, I only have a level 2 Kronos, and I need the last 2 out of Magma's Lair, but they're just not happening. Why don't you change your clan dragon? Why? This is the one that I selected. Why would I change it? What do you think of my team? Hypnos, Blue Flame, and Aurora. Again, you have to replace the other 2 with legendaries eventually. King Studios, welcome, and Emma as well. Welcome to the stream, but I say welcome, but at the same time, we don't really have anything else to do. And what's happening in the global chat? I always like to check. People talking about dogs. That's kind of weird. Thanks for the sub there, guys. I'm playing Sonic Dash. What the heck is going on? They're just talking about Sonic and, like, dogs. How weird. Two guys from Game Freak confirmed that Ultra Sun and Moon are the last 3DS Pokemon titles. Where did you get that from? Because I haven't heard about that. And Mohanad, welcome. Should I change my team? I have Tiger, Agave, and Venom. Just wait until you get legendaries and then change it. Sonic or Sanic? They're just talking about Sonic, regular one, you know. I wish there was a Pikachu dragon in DML. That would cause way too many, like, copyright issues, so you probably won't ever see that happen. But either way, you know, we don't have much else to do for today, so that is probably going to be the end of the DML bit. I might end up streaming later, but I'm probably going to end up streaming on Twitch, honestly, because I don't know, I've been getting more into my alt accounts on Paladins, so I kind of want to do some more of them. And I'm going to take this off, because I always end up leaving that on. How am I? I'm okay. I heard it from IGN, plus it's all over YouTube. Maybe I've just, like, been out of the know for the last few days then. I expected it anyway, because why would they keep doing stuff on the 3DS at this point? It is an old console, so I expect them to move on by now. What's your favourite video besides DML? Paladins, probably. And Milan, you said hello? What's your Twitch? It's just quackalakes. If you search quackalakes, you'll find it. Do I like anime? I do watch some anime, but I'm very critical of the shows that I watch. So I'm very picky indeed. And Lendro Dio, can I have a shout out? There you go. There you go. When's the Halloween event gonna start? Probably next week. Or, like, the end of this week is what I mean, like, probably around Thursday, Friday time. Do you like Naruto? No, I don't. I think it's like the most basic show ever, and a lot of the comedy is lost on me completely. Like, it's just so incredibly basic sort of jokes, and just, I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and BM Naruto for the next hour. And why are there two doors in the background? Because that is the door to my room. The other one is the door to another bedroom. It's just like, you go up the stairs, like, this is the wall. Like, this side, that is all the side of the house. But you go up the stairs, and then you could either go left, or you could go right. If you go left, you come in here. So, there you go. And why is the hair falling out on this side? It's like going through. Don't do that! Ah! Okay. I think it's fixed itself now. There's rumors of a main series game coming out on the Switch. Oh yeah, I heard about that forever ago, but, you know, whether that has any bearing or not, will left to be seen. How many years have I played DML for? Since January 2015. Do I live by myself? Yes, at the moment I do. Reindeer or ice cream dragon? I'd say reindeer, probably. Am I early or late? I just came from school, so I don't know. We're actually leaving in, like, a few minutes. I'm just answering, like, the last few questions that come through. And then we'll be done for today. What's your parrot's name? It's Gandhi, like, the famous guy. He's an Indian parrot, that's where it came from. And Matthias Mixek, hello. What's your favourite game? Of all time or currently? Because those are two very different questions, basically. And Bagasat, you're back. Well, bad timing for you guys that have just joined. When did you start the stream? I started it like 46 minutes ago. 46 minutes ago, pretty much exact. Who's cuter, reindeer or Jingle? I really don't like the Jingle Dragon, so I would say the reindeer. Like, I hate the look of the Jingle Dragon. And Great Gamer, hi. What's the hardest dragon to get? Technically, it would be the Briar Dragon, if you're just talking about percentage odds to breed, because it's, like, below 1%, like 0.6%, something like that. So the Briar is very difficult. What is that on the bed? That's a dog, and that's a teddy bear wearing a shirt. What's your favourite food? There's quite a lot of foods that I like. Lasagna, if it's good. Pasta and white sauce is pretty good. Shrimp / prawns I love. A lot of seafood, in fact, I like. Is the bighorn better than the bronze? They're around about the same, but neither of them are particularly good. What is the best divine dragon? The Zeus. Jing Jang or Apocalypse? The Apocalypse, I'd say. Definitely. Does the Xmas habitat hold 3 dragons? No. It is literally exactly the same as a legendary habitat, but it's just got a different design. Works exactly the same and all that stuff, like gold capacity and that. Will you play something? Like I said, I may play some Paladins, but I'll be streaming that on Twitch rather than on YouTube, just because it's pointless me playing Paladins on YouTube. Because YouTube gaming isn't really the place to play, like, mainstream video games. That is what you do on Twitch. And who is the cutest dragon? I think a lot of dragons are pretty cute, but the wind-up is a pretty cute baby. I don't like the Zeus, no defense. Well, you know, Leighton, you'll find out. You'll find out. How many years do you play DML? It's been since January 2015, so it's been a long time. So it's like 2 years and 10 months. Just over. Am I late? We are pretty much packing up the stream now, unfortunately. But, I can play only some songs in Osu, just 30. Why? What do you mean? I don't really know what you mean by that. Do you have a real job besides YouTube? I had... By the way, don't say YouTube isn't a real job, because genuinely the effort that it takes to edit content takes longer than a 9-to-5 job sometimes. So that's already incorrect. But I did have another job on top of this, but I didn't really have to do it anymore, so I just quit that. I was gonna say you should put the Jingle Reindeer and Present Dragon all in the same habitat. I would have. I would have put another one of those Christmas ones in, but you can't, unfortunately. Are we going to get the Christmas habitat? No idea. Ask Gameloft. I don't know. Am I married? I'm engaged, so basically, yeah. What scares you the most? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Okay, Animal Justice wants to be permabanned on the spot. That's funny. That's actually funny. There you go. Get permabanned, never speak in the chat again. You know, you're just saving me the hassle of when you come to another stream. Like, just think. Instead of trying to waste your time now, you could have come at the beginning of another stream where everyone would have seen it. But instead, like, when the least amount of people are here, that's when you decide to try and troll. I don't even get you as a person. Like, you're even a bad troll. That's actually hilarious. Which dragon do you hate the most? Probably the Droid Dragon. And can I dab? I would rather not. The Ares is the best. No. No. It's just not. It's got high defense, like the highest defense in the game. It's not a good dragon. Obviously, if you're going for a full defensive team, though, for whatever God knows what reason, it is the best for doing that, but doesn't make it a good dragon. Do you like cats? They're okay. Do you like the Cosmos? Not really. I can play only some songs in Osu. Well, yeah, you can't play every song in Osu. Can you do a 99 star map? Nobody in the world can. Do you play any other games? I play quite a lot. Okay, Imran, you could have just said that nicely, but instead I'm just gonna permaban you. You know, saying stuff like that, don't even want it in the chat. Get lost, honestly. What would be best in my team? Torch, Autumn, and many, many different things. Am I an introvert? I don't like social situations, not because I was ever, like, bullied or hated or anything, it's just, I don't really care that much. Like, some people like going out, partying, drinking, like talking to people. I just enjoy playing video games more. What is the best basic legendary dragon? None of them, really. Slamming down the ban hammer. Oh, so many people have to do that. You know, trolls are everywhere. But it's even more depressing when they're a bad troll at that. Like, at least try. It just depresses me. How long are you going to play DML? Do you mean today or overall? Because I'm not playing anymore today. I mean, I can play only songs Osu gives me only 20. Go onto the Osu website, search it up, and then you'll be able to download more there. Like I explained, if a Zeus could one-shot you, your Autumn, but the Ares can save itself, but it can't, because Layton, think about it, you have training, you can do auto-training. Say I have my Autumn Dragon, you have your Ares Dragon, right? So, give me auto-training on my Autumn Dragon. It's fully enchanted, by the way, it's level 80, 4-star. And then, also, give me striker damage on top of that. So then, I'm going to frighten Speechless, your guy, and it's either going to get one shot from that, or if it doesn't, you're not going to be able to Stone Shield yourself because you've been frightened Speechless. That's it. GG, we win. Because we get first strike damage every single time you do an arena fight, you are going to get first strike damage. So your team sucks. If whatever defensive team you're going to try and throw at me, it doesn't work. Do you want to jump out of a plane and do parachuting? Doesn't really interest me. What was the thing that you said would get into FAQs? It hasn't been asked enough anymore. Is Reshiram your favourite Pokemon? No, no. And the Flying Cat, hi! Do I have the Tiki Dragon? No, I do not, because the Tiki Dragon is for VIP level 20 only. I searched on Osu's website, I can't find Make My Day by Pico. You could always map it yourself if you really want to see it. It's the Aries, Sumo, and Pixel, my team. Again, you don't need the Aries in that. There's no reason to have it there. There's legit no reason to have the Aries in that. Because if you waste a turn by using your Earth, per se, you've completely wasted that turn. Especially if they have a Zeus, he's just going to use his energy, and then your Stone Shield's going to be gone anyway. There you go. Turn wasted and you've taken a ton of damage. Do you see what I mean? Is it bad if I don't have auto battle tickets? It's not a bad thing. Obviously, it'd be great if you could have them, but it's not going to hinder you in any way. Do you play Boom Beach or Clash of Clans? No. What is your favourite Pokemon? Chatot. Do you have loads of friends? I have the max amount of friends in game. But that looks like it's the end of the questions for now then, so that should do us. So, wait, what? Just before I leave. Defensive dragons are good in bots that don't know how to play. Yeah, they're good against the CPU bots that are terrible, but if you can one-shot the opponent, you are going to win the arena fight. There's absolutely no contestation. Do you hate Jinxed? No? Like the... What do you mean, the YouTuber, or do you mean the League of Legends character? Would you rather be a bird or a dolphin? A bird. What's the weather like? It's been a little bit windy today, but it's better than yesterday. Wait, you can map songs in Osu? Zingo, the whole point of Osu is every single map you've played has been created by an Osu player. They bring out new maps all the time, and every single map has been created by a player. There's no, like, developer for Osu that makes maps. It is only the players that create them, send them through, then if they get authorized, then those are the ones that you're allowed to download. It's just one of those games where it is so focused on the community aspect of, like, creating maps and then playing them that it is pretty much made by the players. Wait, do you play League of Legends? I haven't played League in, like, 3 years, but honestly... I've just been tempted to play it recently because, you know, Worlds is on at the moment. So I've been watching a few of the Worlds games and, you know, seeing that it's like, oh god, I remember playing Annie and Morgana and Thresh and everything back in, like, Season 4 and 5. In Osu, I'm starting to be a bit pro, I guess. I'm on 4 stars now. It depends on what you define as pro. And Ryan Suchet! You wanted me to say your name, there you go. Play I am Gold for support main, Thresh main. Thresh isn't that good anymore in the current meta. If you're not using Ardent Sensor, you're pretty much throwing for your team. Like, if you play League of Legends and you're not going with Ardent Sensor meta, you are legitimately almost trolling your team. I don't know why you'd do it. Like, if you watch any of the World's games, every single player is using Ardent Sensor support, so Thresh doesn't work in the meta anymore. Thresh has worked every single season since his release, but he doesn't work anymore. I main Syndra. Syndra's okay. Explain how raw damage is better than defense. I've explained it like 5 times. If you have an Autumn Dragon with Shadow, and you use Auto Training, and you use Striker's first attack damage, every single dragon in the game dies. So you've automatically turned that fight into a 3v2. So there is absolutely no contestation for why high attack does not beat defense. Lux is a really strong player. No, Lux is not that strong. She's okay, but she is not great. She's not OP at the moment. Do you have a pet? I have a bird. Should there be a rainbow type and star type? I don't think so. I don't think there's a place for that in DML. People are coming back to the stream. It's just because it's still up. I keep trying to go, but people keep asking more questions. As soon as I try and leave, someone asks me something. Lux is 0 at late game. Lux is useless later on. Is the light element better than the shadow element? No. Faker said that. Faker says a lot of things. Don't take your experience of League of Legends from arguably the best player in the world, you know. Do you think exotic types should be in DML? No, I don't agree with that. Do you think dragons should level up by battling? Also, do you hate Jinx? I don't think that that's how DML works, so no. And Jinx is just kind of weird. Now I get it. Do you though, Leighton? You're probably going to say the same thing again. Oh, but we actually got another sub as well, just as I... Hopefully, that should be the end of everything. But thanks for joining us in the stream. But for now, you know, is the Divine Element better than Legendary? Yes. But, guys, I am not taking any more questions now. Sorry, Claudia, you are late for the stream today. We are leaving it. Where do you live in England? Are you playing on EU West or EU Nordic West? EU West. Not Nordic. Where am I going? I'm probably going to be leaving. I'll probably end up streaming some Paladins later. Or if not, you know, like I said, I've been so tempted to play League that I've been waiting to play a singular game for the first time in 3 years. I might do that. Do I know Black Ops 3? I know of it. I don't really need to play it. I played the first Black Ops, but don't play any more since then. But for now, thank you guys for joining me in the stream. I'm sure we'll be streaming either tomorrow, or if not, like I said, I'll be on Twitch probably this afternoon at some point. But, you know, thank you for all your questions and joining me as you always do. A lot of you are always in this chat. But, for now, thanks for being here, and until next time, I will see you then.